Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish, and today is going to be another eyeshadow palette roulette chopping block declutter video. And what this video is where I randomize a palette and I use that palette on my eyes, and then I decide if I'm going to keep or declutter the palette. There are a few exceptions to this that will be listed down below. However, none of those exceptions apply in today's video. So if that is something that interests you, just go ahead and keep watching. First, if you have yet to subscribe, I'd love it if you join the family. And now let's get on to randomizing today's palette. Okay, so let's go ahead and randomize today's palette. Okay, so today's is the Revolution 90s Baby palette. Let me grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is today's palette, and I don't believe I have used this one as of yet. So I'm very intrigued to try this one out. So let's go ahead and get it on my eyes and see what we think about this palette.
Solo un rayo del sol cambia el tiempo en el reloj. Hoy mis deudas reciben perdón. Pago por el show. Me siento feliz porque si no soy yo, pues quién. Todos caen a mi lado. El freno lo arranqué. Me siento feliz porque yo no dudo mi power. Te burlaste de mí, se acabó. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, no, nada me rompe. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan y Marte me espera mientras rodea. Nada me rompe, no, no, nada me rompe. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Traigo un fin y después fumo un cabo del cigarette. Me pierdo en la ciudad, ha llegado mi tiempo ya. Voy a vivir porque si yo no soy yo, pues quién. Todos caen a mi lado, los frenos los arranqué. Me siento feliz porque vivo mi vida centrado. Te burlaste de mí, se acabó. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar.
Now, this is the finished look with the Revolution 90s Baby palette. Now, I did use my highlighter that I used on my face on my inner corner. I used Urban Decay's Smog on my upper and lower waterline, and my AOA length mascara. So that is how I created this look, and those are the few products that I used beyond this palette. So about this palette, it's a very basic palette, which I don't mind. I have plenty of those, and as I've mentioned before, I have told you guys I travel a lot. I travel and have to stay at hotels at least twice a month, if not more, along with just traveling for fun. So I do travel a lot, and I do like compact palettes, which is what I think I was thinking when I bought this. I'm not sure, because I've had this in my collection for a little bit. I want to say at least a few months, and I have not used it yet, which is something that is very sad, but also I just don't think I'm reaching for this color story beyond the like traveling realm, if you will. The shadows performed okay. This is a very okay formula. It is not a great formula. It does not stand out in my collection, and maybe that's another reason that I haven't been reaching for this. Is I know Revolution does not make the best eyeshadow formula for me, I will say. I know there's a lot of people that love their formula. It's just not, it's just okay. So I do not tend to reach for these palettes in my collection on a day-to-day basis, just because I have so many really outstanding formulas that I would rather reach for instead. So all that to say, I do think I'm going to declutter this palette. I loved this shade here. Now, when I got this palette, I really thought this was going to be a lighter matte brown shade, so I could use it as a transition shade. It is quite deep, but this shade right here makes this shade workable. And the makeup look I did today, I mixed those two for my crease color, and it's beautiful. And this shade really did help brighten my lower lash line. It's a very good matte, I almost want to say it's like a light brown yellow mix color. It's a very interesting color, but it works really well with this palette, and it does make the darker colors a little bit more light, mixable, usable colors, if you will. So the matte black was okay. I won't say it's the most pigmented black there is. I do have others that are more pigmented in my collection. However, this was a very good matte black for what I wanted to do today, which was just add a little bit of depth. I did not want like a straight black outer corner here. I wanted just a little bit of depth to it, and it worked very well for that. So this palette is a good palette. If you have this palette, I mean, it would make a great travel palette. I just personally have other formulas that I prefer over this, and that I will reach for more than this one. So this is going to be a declutter, and I'm not mad about it. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you would give it a thumbs up, that would be great, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.